Production and Career.
Hi everyone, my name is Atika Rishdina and I will see you in the video.
Hi everyone, my name is Raska Kamia and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Bye!
Come buy mineral water, buy one 150, buy two ringgit.
2 for 2 ringgit?
Wow!
Oh my god, yes, come!
Hi!
2 for 2 ringgit?
Yeah!
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
Oh my god! Sorry.
Thank you! Okay.
Oh! Silly shoe. Should buy when they has promotion. Wait, it's so tasty. Wait, there's something selling minerals, right? Wait, oh, the shoes. Hunting!
Eh?
Yes, can I help you?
Do you have mineral water? Sorry, there's no more stock. You actually came late, so yeah, it's already out of stock now. You can come back next week, maybe.
Right now.
Unfortunately, there's no more stock. So you should have come earlier where there's promotion, buy two for 2 ringgit. So that's finished now. Here, you can have the promotion book for free. Anyway, I'm closing now, so you can come back next week. Bye.
No way.
Hi, what are you doing here? By the way, you clean, right? Why you look so horrible?
Hey. I need water. I'm thirsty.
It's okay, take mine. Take mine.
Yeah? Thank you.
It's okay.
Thank you so much. Careful.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm so thirsty. It's okay.
Oh, hey. Hi, how's it
Hi.
going?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, now tell me what happened.
Me,
Hmm.
well, because you give me water, I should tell you. It begins like this. I was working in the morning,
Okay.
around 9 o'clock, 9 morning. So I jogging as usual. So I stop here, this one, you see here, here. I stop here. I felt, because I stopped, I'm tired and thirsty. So, and suddenly I heard this auntie, she's like a diva, DJ. Oh, and then she sell mineral. This mineral, 1 for 150, 2 for 2 ringgit. So it's very cheap, right?
Yeah.
So I decided to go to her, and when I reached there, it's out of stock. So I asked her, do you have a more stock? She said, no, you're too late. It's already out of stock. You should come next week. And then she just go like that, nothing like that. So I was like, oh, serious. So that's why I end up here.
You don't know about the auntie, yeah? You don't know about the demand,
The mana? A bit.
A bit, okay.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Let me explain about demand.
The first thing you have to understand about demand is the law of demand, which says that there is an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. That means when the price goes down, the quantity demanded increases. So take a look at the demand schedule. As you can see, when the price goes down, the quantity demanded goes up. When the price goes down to 4, 3, 2, and 1, the quantity demanded increases. Now, when you plot these points, we are going to get a demand curve, which looks like this. This a downward sloping curve. Now there are three major reasons why the demand curve is going downward sloping. It's because the demand are being affected by the substitution effect, the income effect, and the law of diminishing marginal utility. Substitution effect stated that when the price of a certain product goes down, it will attract people to buy more of that product because they will avoid the other similar products that are more relatively expensive. For instance, when the price of cactus mineral water goes down, people will buy more of cactus instead of buying other similar products that related to cactus like Spitzer mineral waters. However, when the price of cactus mineral waters increase, the quantity of demand cactus will decrease because people will avoid buying cactus and find other substitution product of cactus. Move forward to the income effect. Income effect stated that when the price of a certain product like cactus mineral water goes down, people will buy the product due to their purchasing power as increased. However, if the price of cactus increase, people will lose the purchasing power and the quantity of demand of cactus will decrease. Last but not the least is diminishing marginal utility, in other words, law of decreasing additional satisfaction. Now this law applies to everybody that drank cactus mineral water, but it also applies to people that purchase gallons of cactus mineral water. This concept explains that the price has to go lower if the consumer get less and a less additional satisfaction from each gallon of cactus mineral water. Based on the demand curve, by lowering the price of the cactus will attract people to buy less of cactus and a result that curve will shift to the left. 5 affections that can shift the demand curve. The first shifter of demand is taste and preferences. For example, people prefer mineral water when jogging in the park. That would increase the demand. As a result, the demand curve will shift to the right. Another shifter would be the number of consumers. For instance, if many joggers join the jogging in the park, that can increase demand for cactus mineral water. Next would be the substitute goods. For example, sparkling mineral water is cactus mineral water substitute. So if the price goes up for sparkling mineral water, the demand will increase for cactus mineral water and vice versa. The fourth shifter is income. Income depends on the type of products, which are normal goods and inferior goods. So let's say the cactus mineral water is a normal good. This means when there's an increase in income, then the demand will increase. When there is decrease in income, the demand will decrease. An inferior good is just the opposite. When there is increase in income, the demand falls, and when there is decrease in income, the demand will go up. The last shifter of demand is change in expectation. So, for instance, if the consumer thinks the future price of cactus mineral water is going to decrease, the consumer are going to buy less in their current day. However, if the future price of cactus increase, the consumer will buy a full of stock of cactus mineral water in their current day.
Wow, I love playing this way. So that's how demand looks like.
Yes, you don't know. Ayyo, kadavule.
No, I didn't know. Wow, why are you following me play this swing?
Woo, it's very nice. So excited.
Woohoo! Wow. Hey, why you stop?
I think I have to go.
Oh,
Okay, see you tomorrow.
okay. Bye.
class. She plays me more. My childhood plays reminds me again.
Come by. One for 5 ringgit, mineral water. Hey, auntie. Hi. It's Joy. Don't call me auntie. I'm still young, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You should call me.
Can I sit?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, what? Call you what?
Call me Miss Diva Cha-Ching.
Wow. Oh, I'm really sorry to call you Auntie, Miss Diva Cha-Ching.
Yeah, that's okay.
By the way, usually when the last time I came here, there's a lot of people crowding you, but now there's no people here. Wait. Buy one for 5 ringgit.
Yes.
Expensive.
Expensive. Ayo, what to do? You know the supplier increases their market price. So I got no other choice but to increase the price of my product, or else I won't get any profit. But it seems now that there's really no one to buy my products compared to last week.
Oh, I pity you. Well, you're lucky. It's your lucky day. I will let to buy your mineral water. Only one.
Alright, so one is for 5 ringgit.
Oh, thank you. Here, you can keep the change because I'm
10
so
ringgit?
Yeah, I'm thinking about you. So 10 ringgit as a gift. Oh, but I wish you good luck. Alright. I wish you good luck buying minerals. Okay, well, I see you again.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Hey, you.
No, thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Are you serious?
Hey, excuse me.
No. Ayo, கடவுளே.
Okay. Then? Hey, mineral for 5 ringgit? Excuse me, miss. I want mineral for 5 ringgit.
5 ringgit for minerals? That's
Yes.
so expensive. It's okay, no thanks. You don't remember me, do you? I'm a high school friend. Who? Look at me nicely. Wait, you're so hot? Yeah. Wow, I miss you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, you look big compared to when you in high school. You look, well, it's all the jogging. I see. Hey, wait, jogging? Yeah. What are you doing here? Well, I'm getting married. Oh, shoot!
Look at it.
Oh my god, so beautiful. Can I have it? Oh. Who is the lucky guy? Well, it's our friend in school. Friend in school?
Yeah.
Ooh. Who? You see tomorrow, I come to my wedding tomorrow. Okay, I can't wait to see. Hey, thank you for inviting me.
No problem.
Yeah.
Who's the auntie? She's now selling some drinks.
Yeah. Oh, you meant the auntie who sell this now?
Yeah.
Oh, she's my favorite businesswoman. Why? Because her name is so unique. You know, I thought she's not actually called auntie. She's actually called Miss Diva Cha-Ching.
Seriously?
Yeah, that
That is the way she's acting.
Yeah.
You know what? This time I'm going to buy a drink.
yeah.
Okay? One bottle is 5 ringgit. I'd rather be thirsty, you know. Oh my god, so expensive.
Yeah, to be honest, I also have my own story too. Last week, doing jogging as usual, doing jogging here. The Miss Diva Cha-Ching,
she sold her mineral, 1 mineral for 150. But now 150 and 2 for 2 ringgit. But now so expensive, right? 1 to 4 5 ringgit. But I purchased it because I felt pity for her.
But it's because of supply, you know.
Supply
Yeah, you don't know.
She did mention about supply, but I'm not really understand about what she's trying to
Same
say.
only. It's okay, I'll explain to you.
You can explain to me, but stop touching me.
Sure, so let me explain.
Okay. Woo.
Supply is the amount of a resource that firms are willing and able to provide to the marketplace or directly to another agent in the marketplace. By the law of supply stated that there a direct relationship between the price and the quantity of supplied. For instance, when the price goes up, the quantity of supply will increase. But when the price goes down, the quantity of supply will also. Based on the supply curve, when the price increases and the quantity supply increases, the supply curve will go outward sloping. When the price decreases and the quantity supply decreases, the supply curve will go inward sloping. There are 4 shifters of supply. The first shifter is the price of resources like metal, plastics, and other raw material that we always use. If there an increase on the product resources, then the supply of the product will decrease. As a result, the supply curve will shift to the left. The next shifter is the number of producers. If there is an increase on the producers of the good, then there will be increase of the supply good. As a result, the supply curve will shift to the right. Number 3 is the change in technology. For instance, if there is a new advancement in technology, there will be an increase of supply on the good. As a result, the supply curve will shift to the right. Last but not least is future expectation. For instance, if the producers believe they can make more profit on their products a few weeks from now, they will produce more supply today for the future. As a result, the supply curve will shift to the right. There are 5 main factors bring changes in supply. Number 1. The price of resources used to produce the good. Number 2. The prices of related goods being produced. Number 3. The expected future prices. Number 4. The number of suppliers. And last but not least, technology.
Oh, so that's about supply.
Yeah,
Oh, now I know. I see. Oh, I like this tasty.
tell me.
Have to try. Yeah, I should ask you to become my coach.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, come. Let's go for lunch.
Oh, yeah. Really hard. Ooh. Alright, okay.
Come, let's go. Oh, let's go.
Oh, here, let's go here. This is pathway. Bye, let's go.
Hey, so who's that girl that? Oh, hey! I think I know this. Hey, come here, sit here. Oh my god. You have to come here. me this when I was outside there. So, what are you doing?
I'm trying to conclude everything what happened to me. Remember the one you sell the minerals where it's really cheap, and the one that you sell is really expensive, right? So what I can conclude that it because all of this on demand and supply, and because of demand supply, it always depends on the price. So when the price of the market price increase, for example, when the price of the market price increase, the quantity demanded and the quantity supply will changes. Like if the price increase, the quantity demanded also decrease because it's too expensive. Who would want to buy it, right? If the price increase, right?
Yeah.
So if the price increase, the quantity supply will increase because of course there will be a lot of supply, right? So this shows that the price has a relationship between the quantity demanded and also the quantity of supply. So that explains what happened to that kind of situation to you. So yeah, that's why.
I get it now. Thank you so much for that information.
You're welcome.
I could really use that information you gave me for the use of my business.
Oh, you should.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I gotta go now. I need to spend time with my diva friends. So, yeah, I really gotta go now.
Okay, I will see you soon. Maybe later.
Yeah,
In
maybe.
class.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Bye.
You'll be left